What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we're going to be going over some tips and fundamentals to help you with shooting a layup. Let's get started. All right, guys, well, like I told you, today's video is all about layups and how to work on them and the things that's important in order to be successful when shooting them. Layups are one of the easiest shots and most important shots in the game because this is a great way to get a couple of points, 2 points, easy ones right at the rim, 2 foot, 1 foot, it don't even matter. But what we're gonna talk about right now is your technique. We're gonna talk about where to aim with your layup, and then we're gonna do just a very simple drill. So right now, let's talk about technique. And let's talk about 1 or 2 foot first, all right, just quickly, because there will be times where you get in here and you shoot a 2 foot layup, meaning you'll get in here, boom, and you'll score a layup, okay? So with your 2 foot, this is where you get your power, you get your balance, you get all of that in here by getting your base strong. So when you plant off of 2 feet, you're almost got you're squared to the baseline, your back is to half court, you're in a position here where you can score. Or if you go off of 2 feet sometimes, maybe you'll finish like this, okay? But it's all about being on balance, having that power and that explosive ability to get here, boom, lift off, challenge a defender, and to score the basketball. So 2 foot layups are really good for you because a lot of the times you'll be able to accept body contact a lot easier than if you were to go off of 1 foot and a defender comes, hits you, now you're a little more off balance. But if you're off of 2 feet and a defender comes, boom, you can accept it and still be able to finish through it, okay? So 2 foot layups are great, and it's a great way to score. A lot of players would prefer a layup to go off of 1 leg, but 2 foot, don't forget about this. Anytime you hear me say, anytime you watch any of our videos and you hear me say power finish, that's going off of 2 feet, anything. 2 foot power finish. You get in here, you're explosive, you get on balance, you explode up, and you finish that basket at the rim. Okay, so having that 2 foot layup is important, so work on that as well. All right, now we're gonna talk about 1 leg, something that you do probably more normally than that 2 foot finish that we just talked about. So a 1 leg finish, what I want you to think about is being a puppet. That's what I tell a lot of kids that I maybe haven't played a lot, younger kids that are just getting involved in the game. Think of yourself as a puppet. So anytime, especially when you're learning the basics of a layup, anytime your right hand goes up, there should be a string that's connected to this leg. So anytime this right hand goes up, this right leg should go up. So there's a string connected here. Just imagine that. So every time this right hand goes up, that right leg goes up. Boom, boom. It's all in one motion. So anytime you're shooting a right-handed layup, you'll go up and that right knee comes with it, right? Boom. That's fluid, that's basic on a layup. Same thing if you're going up with the left hand. Think of yourself as a puppet. Left hand goes up, right knee comes up. Boom. So if you just have to sit before you actually get the ball and try, just sit there, stand here, do this over and over. Get that motion. Okay, now I'm comfortable, get the ball, go up and do it. But that's the technique of a layup. Bringing that arm up, bringing that knee up at the same time and exploding up. Now, when shooting a layup, you don't want to jump too far. I don't want to jump all the way out here and shoot a layup. That's hard. It's a lower percentage because I'm jumping forward. The time I get here, I'm going to be almost to the ground, okay? So when you shoot a layup, the best place to take off from, I would say, is about this block area, maybe a foot, not a foot inside where you're here and now you have to go straight up, but about that block area is a great way and a great marker to let you know this is where you should take off. Boom, you get about right here and you leave the ground, okay? So that's the basics of a technique with your 1 foot takeoff. Now let's talk about up top at the finish. All right, so now we're just talking about the ways to finish, okay? So 2 foot, 1 foot, doesn't matter, but when you go off and you take off for your layup, there's a couple ways you can shoot it. You can shoot it underhand, where you get here and you do a little scoop, right? So you get here, you get to the basket, you do the scoop layup, boom. Or you can shoot it overhand, almost like you're shooting a jump shot. So you'll get here, you go up for your layup, and you'll score like that, okay? Whichever one you're more comfortable with. Now, if you're really young and you're small, then it's gonna be harder, maybe right now you're just used to, the underhand scoop shot. And then as you get older and older, and you get up there and you're able to touch the backboard, boom. It's just easier to do it like that. So those are just a couple of basic ways of finishing a layup. Underhand scoop, so you get here, boom, scoop. But now when you use the scoop, you don't want that ball rolling off of your palm, so you don't want it to just roll off. You have no control. So when I shoot that layup, I got this little pocket here, this little gap between the ball and my hand. So when I shoot it, or I finger roll, it comes straight and strictly off my fingers. So I have more control that way. I can flip it whatever direction. Yeah, I can put a little spin on it if I want, right? But if it's on my palms, I can't do all that. I have less control. Overhand, it's just like you're shooting a jump shot, just going here, boom, and in. Okay, so those are just a couple of basic easy things with your finish. Now, we're talking about aim. Where are we gonna aim the basket? Where are we aiming the basketball? When we get here, you're always taught, you aim for that square. Boom, it's there for a reason. It's a great marker for you. So you get up here and you aim for that mark or that square. Every single time, whether you're shooting overhand, underhand, you gotta aim for that square. It gives you the best chance to go in, okay? Now there's certain spots where you might wanna hit if maybe you're going for a high finish, so you go a little higher, right? But a lot of the times you wanna aim for the corner of that square, right up in there to give yourself a chance to go in. Boom, okay? So again, you got your 1 foot, your 2 foot finish, right? You got your one leg, hit that puppet, okay? You got your underhand, you got your overhand finish. I'm gonna show you a variety of each of those in full speed now. You'll see me go off of 2 feet with a scoop. You'll see me go off 2 feet with the overhand. You'll see me go off of 1 foot with the scoop and 1 foot with the overhand. You'll see it all, everything that we've just talked about. This is how you score a layup. Here it is in full speed. All right guys, well I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget about the fundamentals as they will help you take your game to the next level. Now if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, head over, subscribe to our channel and join THINCPRO Basketball. As every single week we're releasing brand new videos to help you improve your game. That's what we do, providing the opportunities and the knowledge to help you take your game to the next level. So make sure you head over and you do subscribe. Also, it's your turn now to get out and hit the gym, hit the court, put the work in order to work on and perfect your layups. And until I see you again next time, remember to always keep hooping.